Hi friends, today we are going to see the next part of the lathe, that is cutting screw threads. In this video we can see the cutting screw threads by using lathe. Already that is in last videos we have covered the parts that is related with the lathe working principle, types of lathes, main parts of lathe and the work holding devices. Myself Mr. S.P. Udgave, Assistant Professor, SIT CUE, EDRAO. Thread cutting on lathe machine, that is by various cutting tools made up of HSS, or that is a cemented carbide tools we can use to cut the threads, and center lathes to single spindle automats are used for cutting threads. Special purpose lathes and CNC lathes including turning centers are used. The threads are produced in center lathes are various methods: by using single point cutting tool, by thread chasing and covered ladder, and the by attachment of the die threading and the tapping. Cutting with the single point cutting tool on lathe. This a single point cutting tool, it is used to produce a thread from and form on the cylindrical or conical surface. The tool moves linearly while the precise rotation of the workpiece determines the lead of the thread. The process can be done to the create external or internal threads, that is a male or female threads. In external thread cutting, the piece can be either held in chuck or mounted between the two centers, and with internal thread cutting the workpiece, it is held in chuck. The tool moves across the piece linearly, taking chips off, that is a workpiece with each pass. So the figure shows that is a detailed procedure of the thread cutting. That is a single point cutting tool we can give the feed, that is a auto feed we can provide, that is a tool feed, it is shown in figure, and rotary motion, it is provided with the, that is a gear arrangement. Similarly, this is the first figure shows the external thread cutting process, and the second figure shows the internal thread cutting process. Now that is a with related with the operator should be, that is a fully, that is a conversant with the different terms, that is a type, starts and the shape of the threads. External or internal threads may be cut on lathe either with the help of the dies or tap respectively, or thread cutting tool may be used. A certain relation it is needed between the job revolution and the revolution of the lead screw to control the linear movement of the tool parallel to the job length when half nut it is engaged with the lead screw, and the tool should be ground to the proper shape and profile of the thread to be cut. Many lathes are provided with the quick change gearbox, in which different ratios of spindles and lead screw revolution can be readily obtained by simply shifting the gear change lever. In other lathes, for cutting different pitch of threads every time gears are changed. For cutting threads on lathe, headstock spindle is connected with the lead screw through gears such a way that positive carriage feed it is obtained, and lead screw it is driven at a predetermined speed in relation to the spindle speed. Now you can see the thread cutting screw threads, that is the arrangement, it is shown in figure. So figure shows that is a particular tool, single point cutting tool, it is mounted on the tool post on the saddle, and on the saddle, that is a half nut, it is engaged with the lead screw, and that is a feed direction, it is shown by the lead screw, that is a driven gear, and the middle one, that is a intermediate, or that is called as a idler gear, and that is a connected through the driver gear, that is a motion it is supply to the driver gear, through which the spindle it is connected with the chuck, and we can hold the workpiece in the chuck, and that is a initially predetermined, that is a rotation of the workpiece, that is a we can calculate, and that is a feed it is provided to the tool. So change of gears, that is required when we change the pitch of the cutting screw thread. So continuously there is a required the predetermined motion between the workpiece and the tool for the cutting the screw threads. That is we can see in the next slides. So first one, that is a when cutting screw thread, the tool it is moved along with the bed and is driven by nut engaging with the lead screw. The lead screw it is driven by a train of gears from the machine spindle. The gear train may be arranged in one of the following ways. That is a first one, simple gear train. So in this simple gear train, so figure shows simple gear train, in that A it is nothing but the spindle gear and the B is nothing but the driven gear, in which that is a this is a intermediate gear that is shown in figure. Similarly, this is the simple gear train arrangement. So it includes only three gears, driver, driven, and some suitable intermediate gear. The intermediate gear has no effect on the ratio. It simply acts as the connection that is used to be fill up the distance gap between the driver and driven gear, and makes the lead screw rotate in the same direction of the machine spindle. So for the simple gear train, we can use the formula that is shown in figure, that is a turns of the lead screw divided by the turns of the spindle is equal to numbers of teeth provided on the, that is a driver gear. This is a driver gear that is connected with the spindle, and teeth on the driven gear, that is provided on the driven gear. Okay, so we can use this formula for the calculating the gear ratio for the simple gear train. Now second type, that is related with the compound gear train. In this, that is sometimes a driver and driven gear ratio becomes so typical that the selection of the gears to arrange in simple gear trains becomes difficult. For example, driver and driven ratio, that is a 4 by 26. It is not possible to uh, arrange the gears, that is simple gear train, by using 4 by 26, and then set of gears which can be gives the ratio, that is a simple train, may become difficult. In such cases, the solution is obtained with the use of compound wheel train, and the gear ratio it is calculated by the given formula. So now you can see the figure. This is the figure of the compound gear train, in which that is a spindle gear it is connected with the C, and the lead screw gear that is connected with the F. This is a driven gear. Similarly, that is a D, it is the driver gear, E is the driven gear, and F is the driven gear. So the formula, that is a turns. So formula shows the turns of lead screw upon turns of spindle is equal to teeth on the driver on the teeth on the driven gear. It is equal to teeth on C upon teeth on D into teeth on E upon teeth on F. We can use this formula to calculate the gear ratio for the compound gear train. Okay, so gears supplied with the lathe generally range from 20 to 120 teeth in steps of 5 teeth, with 2 set of 40 teeth gear and 2 set of 60 teeth gear. The lead screw on the lathe is always a single threaded and pitch it is vary from 5 to 10 mm depending upon the size of the machine. And the English lathe, that is a having the screw threads in TPI, generally that is a 2 TPI, 4 or 6 TPI. So this is the related with the information, that is a when we calculate the gear ratio, that is a proper with the that is a available gear set, we can calculate the gear ratio for the screw cutting. Now we can see the following some examples that is related with the cutting screw threads, that is related with the pitch to the TPI to TPI, TPI to or to TPI. We can calculate with the above formula we can use, and we can calculate the gear ratio, that is a simple gear train or the compound gear train. Now we can see the first example that is related with the solution, that is a 2.5 pitch on 6 lead screw. So given it is a that is a 2.5 pitch it is required to cut on the workpiece. So take the formula, that is a drivers upon driven, that is a 2.5 upon 6, that is a we can multiply and convert that is a point value into the value, that is a 5 by 12, and finally we can multiply it with the numerator and denominator with the 5, so 25 by 60. So numbers of teeth available in set with lathe, that is a 20 to 120, that is a increasing order with the 5 teeth. So that is a gear set it is available, that is a 25 by 60. So simple gear train we can use, that is a driver gear means 25 teeth, that is a driver gear we can attach to the spindle, and 60 teeth, that is a gear we can attach to the lead screw with the simple gear train and with the intermediate gears. So that is the answer of the first. Now you can see the second example. In this example, that is 11 TPI means, that is a TPI means thread per inch, 11 threads per inch on a 4 TPI lead screw. So we require to 11 threads per inch on workpiece, and the lead screw it is having 4 threads per inch. So TPI to TPI, that is a driver's teeth upon driven, that is we can take, that is a 1 upon 11 and 1 upon 4 the ratio, and after solving that we can get, that is a 20 by 55. So we can again multiply with the 2, so we can get the two ratios. So both ratios we can use, that is for a simple gear train, and we can arrange the gear train for the screw cutting thread. Now the third example, that is related with the 7 threads in 10 and 6 lead screw. The pitch of the thread, that is a 10 by 7. So using the formula, that is a drivers upon driven, that is equal to, in the third, that is a example, that is 10 by 7, that is a pitch it is given by 6 is equal to 10 by 42. By solving this you can get the compound gear train values, that is a 50 by 70 and 20 by 60. So compound gear train, the 50 teeth and 20 teeth are the driver gear means, that is a use for the driver C and F, and remaining teeth, that is a 70 and 60 teeth are the driven gear. By using this we can 7 threads in 10 we can cut on the workpiece. Next example, that is a 7 by 22 inch, that is a pitch, that is 3 starts on a lathe and the with 2 TPI lead screw. So 3 into 7 by 22, that is 21 upon 22 inch, and second, that is a pitch of the lead screw it is given, that is a half inch. So drivers upon driven, we can take the ratio, that is a 21 by 22 divided by 1 by 2. We can solve this. After solving this, finally we can get the gear ratio. Similar way, we can use the compound gear train. In that, there is a 30 and the 70 teeth gears are the driver, and the 20 teeth and 55 teeth are the driven. So next, that is a next example, that is a 2.5 mm pitch on 4 TPI. That is, we can cut the 2.5 mm pitch on the 4 TPI lead screw. We can use the cutting metric thread, that is a English lathe, that is a use the formula again, driver upon driven 1 by 25.4 10 by 254. So that is a mm to TPI conversion we require to in 1 inch, that is nothing but the 25.4 mm. So 10 by 254 by 5 by 127, that is a formula we can initially find out, that is a 5 pn by 127. P is nothing but the cutting P, means that is a pmm pitch on the required workpiece, and that is a 127, that is a standard gear, that is a 127 standard gear. It is a connected with the lead screw, and n it is nothing but the, that is a threads per inch in a lead screw. We can use numbers of thread per inch in the lead screw. So we can use the formula, that is a driver upon driven, that is a 5 pn upon 127, when it is required to lead screw. It is having the thread per inch in TPA, and we required pitch in mm. At that time we can use this formula. So next example, that is related with the mm to TPI or TPI to mm. So 50 teeth, that is a driving, and 127 teeth in simple gear train we can use the, that is a 5 the formula, that is a 5 pn, so 5 pn upon 127. So put the values, that is a 4 mm we required pitch, and that is a 2.5, that is a n thread per inch, and 1 upon 27, that is we can get the 50 upon 127. So by using, that is simple gear train, that is 50 teeth on driving and 127 teeth on the lead screw, we can get the required pitch in mm. The next problem, that is related with the 12 TPI on lathe, 12 TPI on lathe and 6 mm pitch of the lead screw. So that is the opposite, that is a, we require 12 thread per inch on the workpiece, and the 6 and the given lead screw, it is having the 6 mm pitch. So same formula we can use, that is a ratio we can change, and the ratio after changing 127 driver upon driven, that is 127 upon 5 pn. So put the values, that is a numbers of thread per TPI, that is a 12, and the 6 thread 6 mm pitch on the lead screw. So put the values, we can get the compound gear train, that is a 20 upon 60 into 127 upon 120. So compound gear train, that is a with 20 teeth and 127 teeth are the driver gears, and 60 teeth and 120 teeth as the driven gear. So this compound gear train we can use, and the 12 TPI, that is a 12 TPI thread per inch we can generate on the workpiece, that is a lead screw having the 6 mm pitch. Thank you. Stay connected for the next videos.